Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yo, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. See my donuts base got rated. It did not. Does anyone know why this farm isn't working, bro? This pickle farm? Because this is, yeah. Why am I look? Just put this on the shoulder box. It's only my bro here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. G. my gosh, bro. Why is this going in the minecarts? How are why aren't these going in the minecarts? $50K. What the hell?
Calling about an extra fee on my phone bill. Been on hold 97 minutes. What are you gonna do?
Switch. Escape to Freedom Mobile and get a plan that's got more included and less to call about.
We're listening to the thing. Wait, mama, karo. Wait.
Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to build a pickle farm on the Donut SMP. This is one of the best money making methods on Donut SMP, and it can make up to $250,000 per hour. So in today's video, I'm going to make a tutorial and show you guys how to do it and how to make the most money out of it. But without further ado, let's get right on into it. Okay, guys, to start off, in this shulker box in here, you can see it says pickle farm resources. This is about all the resources you will need to make the pickle farm. I just wanted to show you guys before, just so you guys know roughly what you will need and how much money you'll need to make this farm. Okay, guys, now we're going to start the tutorial, and if you already have one built, I like to place it 3 blocks away like this. We're going to start off with a double chest like so, and we're going to put the double chests like this. For some reason, mine do glitch like that. I don't know why it does that, but I usually just click on them, and then it is fine. And then we're going to grab our slab and put it on the upper half in between the chests. Like this. And then, as you can see right there, we can put hoppers on each one of the chests like this. And then you're going to need to get powered rails, as you can see right here. So we're just going to go and get those real quick, and we will be right back. Okay, guys, we got our powered rails, and we are going to place them just like this. Pretty simple, you know, nothing too special. But now we're going to grab our temporary blocks. As you can see, we're going to place them like this, and then we're going to grab our slabs. You can place it like this and then break your temporary block, and you're going to do this on all sides just like this. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. Make sure the block does not place like this. I like to place it on the edge right here. That usually works for me. And then I'll just go like this. And just do that for all sides. It's very simple, but again, very effective. And you can see it's not too hard. It's pretty easy. And like I said, you can use any temporary blocks, any type of slab. It's not a big deal. But then it should look something like this. And now you're actually going to temporarily remove one of these. And it will go into the bottom chest. I'll just take it back. Make sure you do check, because a lot of these do fall into here. And then right there, you're going to place another temporary block like this. And you're going to place an iron trapdoor.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go broke after this, bro.
this. Then you can remove that temporary block, and you can put the powered rail back like this. So it should look something like this so far. So yeah, if you follow the tutorial, so far it should look like this. Alright guys, so once it looks like this, you're going to grab your netherrack, or your temporary blocks, I mean, and place on all four corners, and then you're going to add slabs. Like this, like we did before, but we're not going to add one in the middle. We're just going to add two on the outsides like this, as you can see.
Wait, Mama.
And then you can remove your temporary blocks like this. So it should look something like this. Obviously, if you're using different types of slabs, that is completely fine. It's not a big deal. But it should look something like this. And now we're going to go ahead and add our hopper minecarts. And we're going to put one on each of these. Like this, one on each rail. You will need a lot of hopper minecarts. And it should look something like this so far. I'll just show you guys around the sides like this. It should look something like this. Also, I did want to mention that you can see my balance. I actually have a lot more money than this. I just paid all my money to my teammate just for this video, so I can show you guys how much I've made just today. I've already made this much, and I have not been playing much today from these pickle farms. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys
Wait,
know, and
Mama.
let's get back
Wait.
to the tutorial. Alright guys, so next two things you're going to want to do is grab our chests and place them on all the slabs we just placed, but make sure you place them the right way, like the way I just did is wrong, so make sure that you are placing them the right way. I'll show it right here. They should all be facing inwards like this, as you can see, and if we go like this, you can see all of them are facing in. I might have just ruined that. Give me 1 minute, guys. That is not supposed to happen. I accidentally pushed one of the hopper minecarts out, but it's all good. You can just put it back. So yeah, all the chests should be facing in like this. And now we are going to add some temporary blocks in here. Just add them in like this. Just leave the minecarts open. The minecart hoppers, just like this, and should be like kind of like a star, as you can see. And for the next part, we are actually going to need an infinite water source. That's pretty easy to make. I can show you guys right here. I have made one right here. It is very simple to use. If we go in here and just grab some buckets, you can see it is infinite. You can see that.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
Infinite water source. And if you guys are wondering how to make it, you just place one bucket here and one bucket here, and it would just create an infinite water source on one of the sides. It's very simple, but very effective. So now, let's get back to the tutorial. Okay guys, so for this next step, we're going to have to create ourselves a little glass cage around this chest area. So we're just gonna place two like this. You can see you can't place where the minecarts are. So just place two like this all the way around. Very simple. Make sure you do cover it up because, and make sure you don't mess up like I just did. You have to cover up all this chest area or else the water that we're about to place will just fall out and it will ruin everything. So your thing should look something like this now. And now we are going to grab our water buckets and we are going to overload the slabs with water. So shift click on the slabs, all of them. I recommend getting a bunch of buckets. You don't have to make trip. To the infinite water source. But if you do, that's fine. It'll just take a bit longer. But me personally, I just like to get enough. I am actually missing one, so I'll go get it. I didn't have exactly enough. You can see here on these ones how the water
What?
is actually pouring through on all of them, and I'm just missing one of them. So we're just gonna go to the infinite water source. We can see infinite. It's always full. It doesn't matter. And we're just gonna go fill up that last one, which is this one. I'm pretty sure right here. Yep. And then if you go all the way around, you can see there should be water in every single one of them, and it should be pouring out like this. You can see the animation of the water dripping out. And you can see there's water in every single one of them. And now we're going to move on to the next. So for this next step, you are going to need some coral blocks, but make sure, like we did, we went around and checked every single one. Make sure that you did fill up the slabs with water, because if you didn't,
Freaking broke as hell, bro.
the coral will die, which will ruin the farm. So make sure you did. But once you have your coral blocks, it's very simple. You're just going to break one of these, and then add a coral block, break, coral block.
My gosh. Okay, we have 1 mil.
As you can see, we're just gonna add it on both sides like this, and make sure there's no water going down. And then what we can actually do is grab a temporary block, put it like this, and then we could put a water bucket right here, and then we could fill all these up with water like this, and it should look something. Okay guys, so for this next step, we're gonna make like a little temporary block tower, and we're gonna make it like 3 high, I'd say is okay for this. And you're gonna put your a power rail.
We
7K. Oh my gosh, bro.
have got to the point where literally
Is that a hopper minecart?
anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea, then why not build an app that gives me endless app ideas? So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, and then I drop the prompt directly into Base 44. It gives me super detailed.
We're gonna put the last minecart hopper in here. And then you can break it and let it fall into here. And then you can break. The rest of these temporary blocks since we don't need them here. And it should look something like this with the minecart hopper in there. And for the next step, we are going to need to grab more temporary blocks and place them on each of these chests like this. And then we're going to have to go get our pistons, and we're going to make sure that they're facing down. Okay guys, we have got our pistons, and we actually got more than we needed off the auction house. Just to show you guys, you have to make sure that they're facing down like this. The end pushing the pickles down, it face down like this. And go around on all of these temporary blocks being placed on the chests and fill them in like this. And then you're going to want to fill these in too, like this. And make sure it's not placed like that. You saw that the end facing forwards. You want them all facing down like this. You might mess up a couple times, which is completely normal and that's completely fine. Like this. It is kind of hard sometimes because you have to place them at such an exact angle. Then you're going to want to fall into this area with the minecart and fill them all in like this. Again, make sure they're facing down. I like to place them on the ends like this, and then you're going to use a super roll to get your way out. And you can break these temporary blocks like this, and it should look something like this. Another like kind of like starfish with the minecart hopper being visible. Okay guys, the next step is to grab a bunch of water buckets from the infinite water source that we just showed, and we're going to use that to put extra water into these chests, and you can see that it's going downhill right now. And aim at the glass when you're doing it, like you can see I'm doing right now. And we're going to make sure that all the chests have the water so that it's stable.
So much random stuff in my inventory. Carol.
Not moving down, so you can see before it was moving downhill and a little bit of the chest was sticking out, but now you can see right here all of them are just moving in one spot. The water is chill, it's not moving in one direction, which means that that you did the step properly, and we can move on. Alright guys, so now once you have the chests full of water, you can go ahead and add yourself a temporary block on one of these sides and add a coral block like this, and you can just break this block like that on the side. And then you can start adding your sea pickles. So we're going to add 4 of them like this, and then we're going to use our temporary blocks to make a little thing like this. And we can actually add water in there, as you can see, to light them up, because you are going to need water. And then you can add like a little like crane thing right here, and we're going to put our trap door.
I'm gonna do this part.
spaces in a click. Connect your
Sorry. We're gonna make the trap door. We're not gonna place it on the floor. We're gonna place it on this block right here. And you guys know that once you put the trap door like this, it makes you in swimming, which will allow us to place our dispenser downwards, like we did with the what's it called, with the pistons that we need to place. And then you can go ahead and break this trap door, break all those temporary blocks, and it should look something like this. Okay, guys, now we can get our permanent blocks, not our temporary blocks, the blocks that we're gonna keep here, and we're just gonna fill it in on top of all the pistons. So the dispenser looks like this, and then we're gonna grab our hopper, as you can see right here. We're gonna place it on the dispenser, so you can shift click it.
Just circumvent. There's like a whole cave over here.
And then we're gonna place a chest, and actually we're gonna do a double chest. So just give me a quick second. Alright guys, sorry about that. My teammate did take the other chest, but right here you can see we placed the hopper, shift clicking on the dispenser, and then we placed the double chest on top of it. And this is how it should look so far, and you can see we're going to do something like that over there. Now we're going to get into the redstone and the final parts of this pickle farm. Alright guys, so once you have it like this, we're going to grab our slabs, and we're going to place 2 on the back side of the chest right here. And we can go ahead and add a redstone repeater right here and set it 2 ticks like this. And then we're going to place our permanent block right here, and we're going to grab redstone dust and fill up this whole area right here. Here with redstone dust, it should look something like this. Ooh, and I actually forgot to put a building block right there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I forgot to do that, so alright, and now we are going to grab our temporary blocks. We're going to place 2 like this, and you can actually go ahead and break this middle one. And just like last time that we did with the pistons and the dispenser, we're gonna have to place our observer here facing down once again. So just look up here, place this,
Observer.
and then you can break that temporary block, and you should start to hear something move because that means that the observer is working. And I don't know what happened here, but just add redstone dust right there. I don't know why. I think it's because I did forget to place a permanent block there, and I just did. So yeah, just make sure that you do fill up this whole thing with redstone dust. And this is how it should look so far. I'll even go down to the ground and show you guys, just to make sure you guys are on track, as you can see with the other one right here. We are now going to be doing the last step to this pickle farm, and then we'll show you guys the final product and how efficient it actually works. Okay guys, for the final steps on this pickle farm, you're going to grab your slabs right here, and you can actually use the hopper as a little jump up right here. And we're going to be adding slabs as shown.
Wait, Mama.
So if you just follow the tutorial like I'm doing right now, you should be fine.
Oh, freak.
And then place your final permanent block right here.
Final permanent block.
And you can go ahead and add a lever right here. You can add another redstone repeater right here. Set it to 2 ticks as well. Just like we did before. And then you can add your redstone comparator right here, as you can see. And then we're going to add 2 redstone just like this, and the final redstone repeater set to 2 ticks like this. And then you can see if you turn on the comparator, take the lever, you can see that the pickle farm is actually working, and the pickles will be producing. Make sure you do clear out stuff that fell into this when you're building it. But we're not just done yet here with the video. We're gonna show you guys how well this actually works, and we're gonna go ahead and grab bone meal, and we're gonna put it in the top chest and show you how many thousands of pickles you can get from this.
Bro, I actually bought that for no reason. Please say this works, bro.
Okay guys, so we did just AFK our skeleton spawners for a little bit, and we're gonna put our bone meal into this top chest right here, as you can see, and then you can turn on this comparator and flick this lever, and it is good to go. You can see it in action now. You can see the pickles being spawned non-stop and being immediately pushed down through all the system and being put into the chest. This farm makes 70,000 pickles per hour, which which is around $250,000 per hour here on Donut SMP. I will be making more videos on Donut SMP, so if you guys do want to see more,
मैं कर रहा हूँ ओके कर रहा हूँ कर लिया